for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And please turn on the notification bell. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll be the first one to see it. Let's get into it. What we're going to talk about, we talk about celebrity news, celebrity gossip, what's going on IG and Google, fair use, copyright disclaimer, under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged in our opinion and for entertainment purposes only. And don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. And thank you for your love and support.
So don't forget to like, to comment, but be kind, and also turn on the notification bell. So let's get to it. I just did a recap review on growing and gospel, growing up gospel, whatever it is. Grown in gospel. Yeah, grown in gospel. So it says, looks like Elijah Connor and Bree Ann Hammond are not getting along on the WeTV Grown and Gospel. The biggest thing is many people are calling him out. They're calling Elijah out because it seems like he is picking on her. And for what, I don't know. I don't know. When I watched the show, I liked it. I guess there's some Christians that are not happy about the show because it's telling a side in regards to parenting, being there for the child. You know, Bree, mom, went through divorce with Fred Hammond, and people are like, well, how is it that it seemed like you guys didn't have help, assistance, child support? Why was it seeming like you guys didn't have what you needed? And it just seems interesting to me. But I get it. Having friends in Detroit, having friends that know people in Detroit, for some odd reason, not all, some men are interesting in regards to getting the support you need. I won't go into detail, won't go into that. But like I said before in my other video, met Bree when she was younger. So I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't understand why he's treating her this way. I just, a friend of mine went to an appointment and she was saying the lady that did her exam, beautiful, big, beautiful afro. And she was saying how people love touching her hair. And women don't like their hair touched. We don't care who you are. We don't care who you are. We don't know where your hands have been. And it's interesting. She had just told me this last week. I don't understand why people want to touch people's hair. So I'm going to let you listen in on the clip. I don't know why he's treating her this way, because this is one, and then I'll show you the next clip. That's two. And then in regards to, people were making comments when they went to the dinner, they were making comments about her outfit when she went to the dinner. That's the one thing. People need to be kind. When you know you're on a show, it seems as if Elijah may be established, well off, clothes to the nine. He has it. But if you see somebody struggling, trying to get there, make it, do it on their own, work, a job, they're on the show. Why pick with her though? You know what I'm saying? So let's listen to the clip because it's concerning. And then I'll play the next clip. I have to be brief though. Elijah. So they're talking about it. I'm going to play the next clip because that's concerning too. And the other castmates are speaking out saying Elijah needs to know when he's drawing the line. I'll keep recapping and review the show. I think they only have 6 to 8 episodes. Now, I have a lot of friends that's in Detroit, been to Detroit. Great times. I knew the church that they went to. I remember Fred and his family coming in, sitting in the back or sitting in the front or sitting in the middle. And, I remember Bree from when she was younger. I remember the brother. I remember the mom. I remember seeing, like I mentioned, Fred Hammond riding his motorcycle around town. Detroit has the Dream Cruise. So you see people, and we all attended the same church. So it's concerning, and I'm glad she's doing well. It's just sad to see that they struggled back then. And we probably would have never known it, seen it. And then I recall when we stopped seeing the Hammonds come to church. I remember that. I remember that. We stopped seeing them come. And then I want to say 2, 3 years later, realized he had moved. And I think he was either in Dallas or something like that, or in Texas, let's say it that way. And I remember Fred being seen on Bishop T.D. Jakes' church. So it was like, oh, okay, that's nice. But when I noticed that he was there, I'm not certain if I remember seeing videos, Fred Hammond sitting there with his family. So I don't know if that's when the break happened, but that's the biggest thing. People need to be kind to Bree. I'm gonna keep recapping, reviewing. I'm glad she stood up for herself, saying, "Don't touch my hair. Only my man should be touching my hair." And then Elijah had said, "I didn't know you had a man." Well, people in the D know. Don't touch somebody's hair. We know that. Okay, so let's get to the next picture.
You put my shoes in this dirt. Okay, you're really about to hurt my feelings. I really like these. This is so pretty. Did you throw those shoes in the garbage? Are you crying?
So he literally put her shoes in the garbage.
Why? Elijah's disrespectful tail takes my boots that I actually really like. Obviously, I bought them and wore them to my freaking party and puts them with the trash. And it just struck a nerve after he had been poking so much all night. What just happened? I don't know. I thought I was helping. You gonna put her boots in the trash? Really? You put her boots in the garbage. Okay, I get that you bought her some expensive boots. Okay, that's nice. But these mean something to her. She bought those with the little money she has. And it's just like, why would you do that? Elijah, did you put my shoes in this dirt? Okay, you're really about to hurt.
So he knew what he was doing. Everyone, be kind, be respectful. And you can see she's really upset. And she's doing the best she can. And every reality show, there has to be a ledge me person that a person picks on. And we don't like that it's in regards to Bree. Like I said, met her when she was younger. She probably wouldn't know who I was because there were so many members at that church, thousands, so hundreds. So well wishes to Bree. We get it, and maybe they're trying to get the next season. So maybe it's Bree this season. If they get another season, maybe it's going to be somebody else. We know how this reality show game goes. But well wishes. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Also hit the notification bell. I think the show comes on Thursday, so I'll recap what happens in the next show. But I just want them all to get along, sing some good music together, get in the studio, do what's needed. But that's the hard part. You know that for me, you guys. Reality shows are always doing something slight disrespectful, rude. It's just not okay. Well, well wishes, well wishes. Elijah need to get it together because I thought my favorites would be Bree, Elijah. Some of the other ones, of course, I follow them on Instagram. Know who their parents are. Of course, you have um, the gospel singers on the show as well. And I want to say it is the Clark sisters. So, of course, one of the young ladies is related to the Clark sisters, her mom. But well wishes. This is the one thing of why some of the church people don't like for shows to come out because they also want the positive side to show. They don't want people telling what goes on in regards to non-denominational churches. They don't want stuff to be talked about what happens in regards to Baptist churches, Christian churches, and it's just interesting. But well wishes, well wishes. He knows not to touch her hair. He knows not to disrespect her clothes. He know women in the D anywhere just don't want to be respected. They're sometimes doing the best they can. Like, comment, and subscribe.